Well, we're here to celebrate 007 fantastic years in Rochester for Mark and Desiree. Very successful down here for Spy Shops USA, formerly known as the Rochester Spy Shop, if anybody noticed that the signs have changed over the last couple of years. Mark and Desiree both live and work here in the community. They've been very active, and actually, the reason I ended up in Rochester years and years ago was Mark was one of my customers back in a former life, and moved me into one of his houses. So I started renting one of his houses. He moved me down here, and I've never been able to leave Rochester since. Obviously, we all know it's a great city. Mark is obviously very visible around town, and nobody else better to introduce and be our first speaker for town.
Thank you. I've known Mark for a little while. I'm a landlord in town with some rental properties and the Spy Shop. It's always nice to have this kind of stuff. You know, you never know if you need to check up on your political enemies or something like that. I know Mark's the guy to go for that. Not that I have any, of course. Not that I have any. But this shop's been here for a while. I know Mark has done security work around town and things, so it's a thriving business. And, you know, it's nice to see the businesses in town here for 7 years. And I think our city council tries to promote downtown and DDA and our DDA. So we're happy to have you. We hope to have you another 7 or more. And congratulations and happy anniversary from the city of Rochester. Thank you.
Well, we can see that Mark's obviously very committed to the community locally, but he does a lot for the county as a whole. He's been very active throughout Oakland County, not only starting his business originally in Pontiac, but he's very active on local boards and charities throughout the area, as well as a former deputy with the Oakland County Sheriff's Department. So, representing Oakland County today, we have our name.
On behalf of Board Patterson and the commissioners at Oakland County, I want to congratulate you on your anniversary today and wish you many years of success. You're a friend of Brooks, a friend of the county, happy to Spy Shop, 7th anniversary, and we wish you many, many more years of success.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Well, many of you may not know that Mark, in addition to owning this shop, owns a secondary business. If you see some of the signs around, it's Risk Securities and Investigations, where he does security guard business, and then Mark is a private eye in the area. That's kind of how he got started on this whole project. When I met him 9 years ago, he was operating, like we said, out of Pontiac, and he decided to move his shop into downtown. I don't know if anybody saw the Rochester Patch article that came out recently, but one person got the blame for moving into downtown Rochester, and that was Desiree. Got him started. And at that point, he started over on 3rd Street, where Tallulah Bell's at currently. Over the course of the years, he's moved shop a couple times, always staying committed to downtown, but the DDA is a huge portion of helping people move around in downtown. And our queen of the DDA is here.
Yeah, I forgot my crown. It's like a week here. But a lot of people have said some wonderful things about Mark, and some things you may not know about Mark is that Mark, in addition to many other things, is a model. He modeled for our downtown magazine, as you may recall.
They didn't want my face.
No. Okay, we're not going to lie. We really wanted Desiree who came along. But Mark is always happy to step up for us. I think one of my favorite memories of Mark is that the very first year we were putting up Big Bright Light Show, even before the light show went on, we had vandalism on the show. And I didn't know who to call, and I called Mark, and he was right on the phone with me. It was a Saturday afternoon. I was hysterical trying to figure out what to do. He was calling the police department for me to talk to them. He was stepping right in anything that we needed to help out. But that's exactly who Mark is, and we're so proud to be part of our community.
Now, I noticed everybody looking around. You see all the fancy toys and equipment and everything on the walls in here. A lot of this stuff you can use for personal protection. Obviously, we call Mark if we need help finding out people that are vandalizing things or criminal activity in our area. But we have another person who's with us who is also very dedicated to keeping our community safe. Judge Nancy Carniak, representing the board of directors today. Happy to sit next way.
It's hard to believe it. 7 years. That's incredible how time flies. But we really appreciate your dedication to the downtown. And not only the downtown, but our community in general. You really are community leaders by what you do and how you contribute to our community. And we really do truly appreciate that for your long-standing commitment. And it's also your type of shop is exactly what makes the downtown so wonderful. So it's a unique shop and such a great thriving shop, and that's what this downtown is all about, too. So we thank you for your looks like I could use a lot of the stuff in the courthouse.
Some H over there.
But anyway, let's go straight here. This is just a certificate congratulating you on your 7 years and, of course, many, many more years on behalf of the chamber. We're delighted to have you continue part of our community. So thank you.
Thank you.
The main reason we're celebrating is Mark and Desiree's commitment to the community. So I want to give them a few minutes to say a couple words and introduce their staff and other people that help run the shop.
Okay. Thanks everybody for coming out. This is not your typical anniversary, but since we're in the spy business, and we're huge James Bond fans, but we would take advantage of the 7th anniversary and use this 007 as a theme. I have to tell you right up front, I really can't take any credit for the success of the store and the fact that I started it. Honestly, the store is doing as well as it is today because of this gentleman right here, Kevin Poole, and his assistant Gary, who's filming back here. I didn't know and I have to be honest with you, this is my office back here, so I can see what's going on, but I run my detective agency, my security guard company, and then we also run a foundation for children here, and Jay's on the board with us. So that's all going on back here. The store is run by these two gentlemen, so its success is due to them, and I applaud them. The only other news is we're probably going to open a store in Houston, Texas. It'll be an affiliate. In fact, the gentleman's been here for the past 3 days. And then we're this close to a deal in another store in Oakland County. I can't tell you where. Because we haven't got a commitment to that, so we want to expand. We're having fun. So thank you all for coming. This is great. Appreciate it. We got some cannolis here. Is your cannoli gal here?
No, you know what? I don't think she showed up. I didn't see her pile in the back. What we'll do is then we'll do a quick gathering, get everybody to stand on.
The cannolis are coming from the new Holy Cannoli. It's coming to us.
They're opening tomorrow.
John's another dedication to downtown.
Cupcakes to cannolis. And there's a
Holy cannoli.
They're supposed to be open, I think, about 3 months. We've had people coming in asking, can we stop it on it? Yeah.
This block has been empty. We've had a lot of interest for a long time. I'm glad.
It's all going to be in my chamber speech, all that kind of stuff.
Mark, thanks for hooking that up. Thank you, Poshko. Okay.
Let's do some advertising with some scissors and have Desiree cut a ribbon for us and dedicate for another 7 years here in downtown Rochester.
Almost missed it.
We just have a camera behind you.
Yeah, she is. I should.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gotten more sophisticated.
Gotten better equipment over the years.
All right.